What happens if the world we know today goes boom? And what kind of technology would we need to live in such a world where volcanoes, floods are seasonal and reoccurring on a big scale over predicted years? How can we cope with that? The recent pandemic taught us that anything could happen in a blink of time and we could be never be ready for such things. We need a solution that even after a pandemic or a disaster, the hospitals or the houses would never fall short. Now, what if I tell you a technology that will allow you to carry your house around the world in your pocket in a capsule? Sounds funny, yeah? But why not? A computer which took a whole room is now just a small chip. Not so far away future, we will be having a computer in our brain. Same goes for telephones, shrinking and slimming down day by day. Then why stop at buildings? Why don't we shrink down our houses? Right to the molecular level, overall architecture. As massive and big structures is what denotes architecture? When you hear the term nanotech, chances are that some sci-fi book or movie pops into your head, where they use the term to explain technological wonders or advancement. It's become a deus ex machina for science fiction writers. But what we are starting to see is nanotechnology is responsible for great advances in physics, biology, chemistry, engineering, and material science. It's responsible for the new age of modern technology that will help civilization reach for the stars and much more. Nanotechnology refers to our ability to study and engineer a technology at a nanoscale, which is a range from 1 to 100 nanometer. That begs the question, how small is a nanometer? Well, if I tell you a nanometer is a billionth of a meter or 1 millionth of a millimeter, I don't think that really clears things up. And I don't know about you, but my brain kind of breaks down trying to think about this kind of scale. So let's try to put it in a different perspective. A strand of human hair is around 75,000 nanometer wide. And remember, the range of nanoscale is 1 to 100 nanometers. Still not doing for you? Well, let's flip it around. Imagine a marble measures 1 nanometer in comparison to the Earth, measure about 1 meter in diameter. Let's just let that sink for a minute. A marble compared to a size of entire planet. That's 1 nanometer compared to 1 meter is. Scientists are already working and have achieved this level of nanotech, which are bots smaller than the dust particles. These bots on subatomic level could manipulate dust particles. Imagine being able to manipulate the dust around us, the materials. Let's call them nanodust or magic dust. This magic dust is controllable by the smarter bots, like the one in the capsule. So, when you have the capsule, let's call it a house capsule, when you press on the button and throw it away, the capsule's smart bots are going to activate and control and manipulate. The dust is a vision of network future in which trillions of tiny sensors continually sense, taste, see, and smell and hear what is going on around their surroundings, connect with one another, and share data. The dust then takes a form managed by the micro electromechanical systems which are present in the smart bots in the capsule. Now imagine this nanodust everywhere in the environment in the future. You could go anywhere and just form anything out of thin air. You could just pop out your capsule, just put it on, and let the magic dust do its job.